Hello, Caleb Wright here, and today I just want to talk a little bit about how you may see me posting the past couple months on Facebook a lot about this Capricoin and Visionary, and talking about how that basically I'm on the path to becoming a millionaire through this digital or cryptocurrency. And I bet you that many of you are kind of wondering, how can that be? How does that work? And what really is this visionary company doing, and what is cryptocurrency? All right, and I want to answer I just want to answer those questions for you in this video and explain to you what the significance of this all is in as layman terms as possible as I can. Okay, so basically, like what you see right here, this post, you see the Capricoin value at at a website called bluetrade.com, and the value recently just hit a spike. It was steadily going up and it hit a spike. Um, but let's get to the backstory here so you can understand why this is significant. And so many of you have probably heard of Bitcoin, and then there's many of you that probably haven't actually. So I've met quite a few people recently who who've still never heard of Bitcoin, even though it's been around for a minute now, and it's accepted at many places online. Bitcoin is basically a cryptocurrency. It was one of the first cryptocurrencies ever made back around, I believe it was around 2009, by some computer programmers. Actually, this guy named Satoshi, who's actually kind of a mystery, but he came up with this code as a cryptocurrency called Bitcoin. And basically, people were using their computers, able to use their computers to mine for this Bitcoin, basically performing algorithms that generate the coin, and the coin has trading value, value in US dollars. So basically, you'll see this Bitcoin accepted here at many places online. Like if you ever shopped at Overstock, when you go to check out, you'll see that Bitcoin is accepted here for purchase. And so when people were first getting the Bitcoin was only worth like cents. They're worth like 1 cent a Bitcoin, and of course the price rose a little bit from there. But whoever purchased some Bitcoin while it was worth just cents or under $1 became millionaires. Basically, they purchased just even the smallest significant amount. This Norwegian man, we have a Huffington Post story here, World Post, and you'll see this Norwegian man basically bought $26 worth of Bitcoin back when it first came out, and then 4 years later, so he bought 5,000 Bitcoins in 2009, and then by 4 years later, he made $850,000. That's an exponential increase in value. Just incredible, because what happened is that the Bitcoin, it grew in acceptance at places in commerce, and also grew in circulation as more people mined the Bitcoin and gained possession of the Bitcoin. So this will bring us to just a chart here of the life of Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin over the life of Bitcoin. This chart here, it hit the market around 2009. The chart here begins in 2013. Basically, it was worth just cents when it began. I have the all chart selected. For some reason, those go all the way back to the beginning. But basically, it had a very slow kind of growth curve until 2013. Around October 2013, it just spikes all the way up by the beginning, or towards the end of November. Within a 2-month period, it spiked from $100 in value that it crept to slowly over time to almost $1,000 in value. Right here we see the peak, $968 in value, with a market cap of volume of trading of $11 billion trading happening per day. And since then, it did have a sell-off because the market couldn't sustain that value, and it had a sell-off over time to a low around January 12, 2015. Since then, it's been on kind of a slow uptrend and maintaining a price around the 250 range. Right now, the value is $263 a Bitcoin. So no matter what, you know, whether many of the people that purchased at pennies here did get to sell a bunch of it here or not, no matter what, even right now at $263 a Bitcoin, those people that bought at pennies are still worth, most of them are worth millions, if not more. So for example, if you had, say that you had purchased 10,000 Bitcoins at a cent each, and then now they're worth $263 each. On my calculator, that comes out to $2,630,000. So, you know, it wasn't a bad way for them to diversify a little bit out of the US dollar. They only had to put in just the littlest amount. Imagine if they really knew what was going to happen, they probably would have put a lot more money than that in. Wouldn't you have? So basically, we found that the market sustains a price around the 250 towards 300 range for a legitimate cryptocurrency, and this is with the Bitcoin, the leading cryptocurrency out there. Since the Bitcoin came out, hundreds of other currencies have come out. There's only a handful of them out there that are actually significant though, and actually gaining in value. But Bitcoin is the main one. It really started everything, paved the way for the idea of digital currency and cryptocurrency. And basically, this kind of leads us to, it's the first generation cryptocurrency. And so this leads us to the next point of the conversation, which is the Capricoin. It's a new second generation cryptocurrency that only started to be mined just a few months ago, or a bit less than a few months ago. I'm actually only the 10th American to actually have been mining this coin, with a company called Vizionary, which is a cryptocurrency mining company. And so I'll talk about a couple of things that are significant about the Capricoin and why it's superior to Bitcoin. It's a second generation cryptocurrency encoding technology, which has actually been coded so that it's lightning fast and allows for real-time transactions, which the Bitcoin is incapable of. In comparison, the Bitcoin is a slug. It takes around up to a half hour for you to receive a notification that you have been paid, and it can take you up to a couple days for you to actually receive the funds. If you're trying to move money around with Bitcoin, it's extremely inconvenient, which is also part of the reason why it didn't sustain its higher value market price, because it wasn't quite ready for mass adoption by the market, because it's not completely user friendly. But it does have its value, and whoever bought it while it was really cheap won. So what we have here with the Capricoin is a second chance. It's basically a second chance at hitting that Bitcoin phenomenon that I just showed you, because the Capricoin, being technologically superior to the Bitcoin, but also having a mobile technology behind it by Vizionary that's going to allow us to, of course we can do the mobile transactions real time, but we're going to be able to, this is going to be the ultimate traveling currency, because with the mobile application, there's only a few countries on it that we can convert to the currency right now, but eventually we'll be able to convert to any currency in real time with any merchant that has the Capricoin mobile application to accept payment in Capricoin, or just via the currency that they want to receive. Because how the mobile app works is that, say you go to China, and so you won't have to convert a bunch of your US dollars to renminbi. You can just bring your Capricoin, and at the merchant you'll pay them, and they can opt to receive their payment in renminbi. And it's as simple as that. And zero transaction fees when making those payments too. So the merchants are going to really adopt to this like wildfire. But so basically, the Capricoin, it's also accomplished something that's extremely significant. It's the first cryptocurrency to get onto the public exchange so early in its life. because basically the Capricoin got onto the public exchanges like BlueTrade.com, Bittrex.com, and CoinMarketCap.com only within about 70 to 80 days since that it was created. And most other coins are taking up to a couple of years in order to get onto the public exchanges. And the reason why the Capricoin got on the public exchanges so soon is because it brought something unique to the market with its new cryptocurrency second generation technology, allowing for the real-time transactions, and the fact that it's actually the first cryptocurrency with a marketing arm behind it, with the Visionary mining company. So it has advantages that no other cryptocurrency has. It has advantages over the Bitcoin, which is the leading cryptocurrency that all the cryptocurrencies are pegged to for their value in the market. And so what we have here is that it was just a few weeks ago, on July 23rd, when the Capricoin hit the public exchanges. And we started at 4.8 cents in value. Okay, right here that shows the price in Bitcoin, and because that all the cryptocurrencies are pegged to Bitcoin, you'll see up here it shows the current value of the Capricoin in actual US dollars, 6.6 cents. We entered the market at 4.8 cents. As you can see, we had a slow kind of incline growth curve upwards, the normal fluctuation you have with anything that's being traded. And then recently, we had about a 15% gain this past week over Wednesday to Thursday. And so we hit kind of a new level of value up over 6 cents. And now we're still on the incline growing. So we went from 4.8 to around 6.6 cents right now in just a couple weeks. And this coin is also trading with a market volume of the within the top 5 coins. This is the amount of people trading, the volume of money going in and out of Capricoin trading on the public exchange is within the top 5 coins already this early in its life. And many coins that are trading at this volume are already valued at $1 to $3 per coin. So what we have is the fact that we're still only valued at 6.8 and we're climbing. And now is the time to get Capricoin. And so this leads me to how that I got my Capricoin, which is basically the cheapest way that you can get it is through a mining membership at Vizionary.com. And I can help you get this arranged and help you manage your mining membership. But let me just show you what I've done in the past couple months. I've mined 65,386 Capricoins. And basically what happens is that Visionary is the cryptocurrency mining company. They are generating this coin on a weekly basis with their hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of servers and equipment. And basically then they have all of the we have all the people who have memberships. The memberships have their mining time, which are like shares of the distribution of the coin. And the coin, Capricoin, gets distributed to all the members every Monday for the previous week's mining. And so basically you get your mining account with Visionary and you get distributed coin according to the mining time that you have allocated in that account. So on a weekly basis, I've been distributed coin, and over the past couple months I've accumulated up to 65,386 Capricoin with my Visionary Capricoin mining membership. And really, I haven't had to do anything other than just a couple of things in the back office to allocate some time. When I first started my membership, they give you your first week automatically set up to mine coins. So if you get the silver membership, you get 8 slots of coins mined automatically. If you get the gold, you get 24 slots mined automatically that week. If you get platinum, you have 80 slots mined automatically that week. And so what does that mean to you? Slots. Slots are basically like shares of Capricoin distribution that happens weekly. And basically, right now, the yield of coins per slot is around a little bit over 100 coins per slot. So let's say if you got the gold membership, and that comes with 24 slots your first week, your first Monday distribution, you'll have something a bit over 2,400 Capricoins. Okay, you got the silver account with 8 slots that first week, you would have a bit over 800 Capricoins. If you got the platinum account with 80 slots the first week, you'd have a bit over 8,000 Capricoins. So just to give you an idea of what the membership levels will do for you, in terms of how much Capricoin that you can get. And so by next Monday, by tomorrow actually, because it's Sunday right now, I'm going to have 8,000 more Capricoin. That's going to put me a bit over 73,000 Capricoin. Okay, and so I'll show you how I know that. If I go to purchase my mining slots, this shows basically, this is where we allocate our mining time per week on a weekly basis. So this slider right here represents the current week that we are in, which I actually have maxed out because I have the platinum account, which gives me up to 80 slots per week that I can mine. And so I actually have this week maxed out at 80 slots. And knowing that the current yield of the Capricoin is 100 coins per slot, a little bit over that, I'm going to get a bit over 8,000 Capricoins. Then I got my next week with 21 slots. Then my next weeks after that, just maintaining the minimal mining requirements of at least 1 slot per week to keep mining ongoing, which is actually pretty cheap. The slots right now are only costing about $12 per slot for mining in order to refill that. And you can purchase more mining time other than what comes with your membership. There actually is no auto ship. There is no monthly payment. You only pay your membership one time, and then you can opt to purchase some more mining time later if you want to, or you can make referrals to purchase mining memberships, and you'll gain a commission which you can roll over into more mining time, which will yield you more coin. So it's a really awesome business that's basically a business of money, working with the Vizionary cryptocurrency mining company, as you get to accumulate the Capricoin, which is basically, according to the the cryptocurrency expert at altcointoday.com, we've had a recent webinar with him, and he explained that basically the Capricoin at some point is going to be worth a very comparable, near the value of Bitcoin. We're just on the way there right now. We're in the beginning, and there's going to be several coins out there, he says, that are going to be successful. But the Capricoin has some of the strongest advantages that he's seen out there, and so he's now a proponent, a supporter of the Capricoin as well. And actually, I have a link to that webinar that you can watch. It's going to be right underneath this video. And for those of you out there that want also a little bit more backstory on the Bitcoin history, I'm also going to post a link underneath this video that will get you a free viewing of a documentary called The Rise and Rise of Bitcoin. And I would definitely recommend that you check that out. And you also use my link, www.digitalcurrencyfuture.com, in order to get more videos about Vizionary and how you can get started with a mining membership. And of course, I will also have some contact information down there that you can use to contact me on Facebook or via phone. And I'd be happy to further discuss the details of how this all works with you and how that you can get going and get your slice of Capricoin so that you can benefit from the future exponential increase in value that's going to happen with this coin, just like happened with Bitcoin. So Kilobyte here, I think I've gone through everything I really want to go through here today. I'll show you here just the front of the website with my link, and the membership levels. I'll just go over those with you real quick. It's just one last thing, okay? The bronze, you can lock in your spot in the binary, the compensation plan with the bronze for 97 euros. and that will get you 2 slots of mining your first week, which right now will yield you about 200 coins. But excuse my phone there, just quiet that. And basically, it's kind of just like a get your feet wet thing. You get access to all the groups and chats and the back office and resources of Visionary, and you can learn about it. And basically, to keep mining, though, you actually can't refill bronze with more mining time and keep mining. To keep mining, you'll have to just upgrade to either silver, gold, or platinum. And to do that, you will only have to pay the difference. And that's the same thing with any account that you purchase. In order to upgrade, you will only ever have to pay the difference to do that. And payment options through Visionary are basically bank wire or credit card. Yes, the credit card option is available, and it's easy and convenient. And basically, the other difference between these accounts is how much mining time initially comes with them and your overall mining capacity. So silver gives you 8 mining slots your first week plus a balance of 50 euros that you can use to purchase more mining time for your account. It'll get you about 4 more weeks at 1 slot per week other than that first week of 8 slots, which is a great way to get going. And you can purchase more mine time, and you can mine up to 8 slots per week. So you can get up to 800 coins, a little bit over 800 coins per week right now at the current yield. With gold, you're going to get your first week 24 slots, which will yield you around 2,400 coins right now at the current yield. Today, August 16th, 2015. And then you'll also have a balance of euros that you can use to purchase more mining time and get a bunch more weeks of slots moving forward. And then you have platinum, which will give you 80 slots your first week, which is going all in and really maxing out the Capricoin that you can gain. That'll gain you around 8,000, a little bit over 8,000 Capricoin right now at the current yield. And it'll give you a whole bunch of credit that you can use to extend out more mining time with the platinum account. It's a few hundred euros or so. And so another thing to know here is that mining, being the best deal that you can get for generating the Capricoin, also there's a little bonus system with Visionary called the SysRep. And I'm just going to try to explain that as simply as possible. Basically, yes, we do get distributed Capricoin once every week on Mondays on weekly cycles. But there's another cycle, a 10-week cycle, called the SysRep bonus. And basically, to benefit from the SysRep bonus, you just have to be mining at least 1 slot per week during each week consecutive through the 10-week cycle. And you'll be awarded a bonus of free mining time. And when I went through the first SysRep, I was really pleasantly surprised with how much free mining time that I got. It equated to almost a couple hundred slots, which is a couple thousand, well, it's a lot of coins. Yeah, so that really boosted up the Capricoin that I got. And all I had to do is keep mining consistently through the SysRep week to week. If you come in with your membership and you're partway through a SysRep, that's okay. If you keep mining weekly consecutive from the point that you start, you will be awarded a prorated SysRep bonus by the time that we complete the SysRep. So you gain even more Capricoin by just participating regularly in mining with Visionary. So it gets even cheaper. So it's just an incredible deal. And at this point, I've really gone through everything I want to in this particular video. So I'm going to sign off. Caleb Ray, be sure to check the links underneath this video. One link for more videos on Visionary, the webinar with Gary from altcointoday.com that talks some amazing things about Capricoin, using my link down at www.digitalcurrencyfuture.com right underneath this video, and also the documentary to the rise and rise of Bitcoin free viewing link right underneath this video. Use those links to gain more information, and also find some contact information for me right in that video, and feel free to reach out to me because I'm happy to talk to you and answer all your questions about this. So Kilobrite, hopefully you found this video informational and helpful and educational, and I'm going to sign off and talk to you soon. Have a great day.